So what are you scared of?
Standing up in front of a group of reporters and legislators and telling a story about how I'm a fuck up and a drug addict and made some very bad mistakes in my life isn't really something I'm looking forward to.
Oh my God.
It's right here, Mom.
No orange.
Blue looks better on me. The first place we stopped at a Circle K, and I walked in, and there were all these colors and sounds, and it was just like super intense overstimulation, and it was just it was overwhelming.
So what you thinking? How you feeling?
I don't know. My mind's going a million miles an hour
Yeah.
right now. Nothing looks the same. I don't recognize anything right now. Freedom! Even the garbage on the side of the road looks beautiful.
So you didn't get beat up this morning, did you?
No, they're too lazy. They're too lazy. It was kind of an emotional moment.
Yeah.
It was.
Say goodbye.
Yeah, because I got some really good friends that are never getting out of prison, and it's just sad, man. My buddy Scott, he wanted, he's like you're gonna go hang out with my wife and my kid, and he's like you're gonna get to know them, and you're gonna stay in my life. And I was just like, all right, man. Hey, thank you. Yeah. Hey, you too, man.
He recognized the clothes.
It doesn't get better than this. Little things like walking barefoot on carpet. I miss that. Also brushing my teeth with a toothbrush.
Brushing with a regular toothbrush is amazing.
I'm writing one of my good friends from inside, and it just kills me that he's never getting out, and here I am, I'm free. Kind of makes me feel a little guilty. Since I got out, I've been involved with the AFSC, which is an organization that fights for prison reform.
I got some new threads. What? Yeah, costs about $10 altogether at the thread store. I had no idea how to tie a tie, so I Googled it. No big deal.
They asked a bunch of us formerly incarcerated to go up and to speak to these legislators, to tell our stories, to talk to the press, to get people aware of what's going on. I gotta go do a TV interview, and I'm trying to make sure I know what I'm gonna say so I don't sound like an idiot.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. A bill being introduced in the state legislature could help reduce prison sentences in the state of Arizona while giving prisoners resources they need.
For me, what this bill offers people is hope.
So on the 21st and the 22nd of this month, less than 2 months after I got out, I'm going to be up there and I'm going to tell my story at the press conference. Which isn't something I'm proud of, but it's real. So hopefully it helps them see why keeping people in prison for longer doesn't help. And I'm gonna be introduced by Piper Kerman, who wrote Orange is the New Black. Walking to work again. Practicing my speech as I walk to get ready for this coming Tuesday. A little bit nervous, not gonna lie. But I keep telling myself, keep trying to remind myself why I'm doing it. I'm doing it to help a lot of people. If I can convince these legislators to pass this bill, then a lot of people are going to see a lot of hope. And that's way bigger than me. And so it kind of takes the stress away when I think of it like that.
You just got your driver's license?
I did get my driver's license.
You didn't drive home?
Yeah, I guess so. This will be the first time that I have driven since I got in an accident.
So what are you scared of?
Well, besides standing up in front of a group of reporters and legislators and telling a story about how I'm a fuck up. All right, here we go. Isn't really something I'm looking forward to. But that being said, I think that doing this is how I overcome that and how I continue to do right in my life, is by facing it, accepting it, and growing from it. I know that anytime I'm afraid to do something, that I have to do it.
All right, I would like to call Nate McCowan up to talk to you a little bit.
Thank you, Piper. Good morning, everyone. All right, here we go. I've struggled with substance abuse since I was in high school. I couldn't tell you why or how it started. My friends and my family always thought that I would go on and do great things. But I always felt that there was something missing, some kind of emptiness. One night when I was 22 years old, I made the decision to get behind the wheel of a car when I shouldn't have. I got in a car accident, and because of that decision, a man is dead. They sentenced me to 10 years, but at that time I would have accepted any fate. And to be honest with you, I have yet to fully process all of it. Prison is not a place for healing. You need to be vulnerable in order to heal from harm that we do to other people to the harm that we do to ourselves. And prison is not the place to be vulnerable. So I bottled it up. I hardened myself. I got angry to distract from the pain, and I had no idea what to do with the guilt, so I did what I knew best. I got high. And the irony that I was engaging in the same behavior on the inside of prison that I did on the outside was not lost on me, but I didn't care. I didn't want to feel anymore. I had such a long time ahead of me to do with no hope of getting out any sooner that I just wanted to be numb. And that behavior continued for most of my sentence until I neared the end and I saw a light at the end of the tunnel. One day I was walking laps with a lifer, a guy who was doing a life sentence, and he said to me, "What are you gonna do when you get out?" And at that time I didn't have an answer because I had absolutely no hope for the future, so I didn't really think about the future.
And he said, because if I had the chance to go out there and do something with my life, I wouldn't waste it. And thanks to him, I realized I had a decision to make. I was getting out soon. I could let this beat me, end up in and out of prison for the rest of my life, or maybe, just maybe, I could make something positive come from all of this tragedy. Maybe I could help other people that were like me find hope. And that is the moment it all turned around for me. That was the moment I was done getting high. That was the moment that I had something to fight for. And that was the moment that I found hope for the future. And it would have happened a lot sooner had I had the chance to go home sooner to my friends, my family, and my community. And I like to say it's been easy since then, but it hasn't, because prison doesn't encourage you to take responsibility for yourself. They don't encourage accountability. They dehumanize you. They strip you of your self-esteem. They make every decision for you. When to wake up, when to go to sleep, when to eat, what to wear, how to wear it. And in order for a person to overcome all of that, they have to believe that what they do matters. And that is why I support fair and proportionate sentencing laws. That is why I support just sentencing. And that is why I support the HB 2270. Because with the promise of an early release, it reminds people that what they do matters. It gives them hope, and it gives them something to hope for. Thank you.
As some lawmakers fight for change, Nate will continue to tell people's stories while he continues to shape his own.
Handcuffed to Freedom is a channel to help people who are getting out of prison find their feet.
It's for family members who are welcoming home a loved one.
It's what to expect. It's practical advice.
It's motivation, inspiration, and hope for the future.
From people who have been through the experience,
overcome the challenges,
and found success.
This channel is to remind you that you have people in your corner and that you're not alone.
This is about building rich relationships
and a life of
meaning and purpose.